Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Carl Albert High School here at Gary Rose Stadium in the Palace on Post. As you see in the middle of your screen, you can tell that this is Homecoming 2025, and they are announcing all of the royalty. Carl Albert High School allows all of the clubs and groups, including all of the athletic departments, to have royalty, and so there is a lot of royalty going on this evening. It's good to have you with us, and we are here for Week 6. This is Carl Albert High School against the Noble Bears, and this evening we have down on the sidelines Jonathan Copeland, and here in the color commentating is Coach Mike Goff. Up in the crow's nest is Donna Antonelli. She'll be doing the filming for this evening. We also have Connor Schwartz will be doing our producing, and I'm Kirk Norman, and I'll be doing the play-by-play for this evening. We want to make sure that you get the opportunity to see who is crowned as our homecoming king and queen, and so we're going to keep the screen there, but we're going to talk over them until we get to that announcement. And so I hope that you will enjoy this. It's been a full day, Coach Goff. Started at 9:15 this morning. Actually, you and I started at breakfast at 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Well.
But at 9:15 this morning, there was a large assembly that lasted till about 10:45. The students were let out, and then everybody gathered over at the East Side Church of Christ there on Douglas Boulevard, and that's where you go to church.
That's where I was.
And you were doing your job there?
I was doing my job. I was letting people in and out of the bathroom.
There you go. Well, somebody's got to do it.
That's right. It was my job.
And so as we take that up, it has been a long day, and all of these royalty and all of the students have been out in the sun most of the day, and so it's just been a long, long day. It's going to be a long night as we continue to go forward.
This is really, homecomings are really good for all the students and all the parents and all that, but in essence, there's a football game to be played, and it was always, I wouldn't say, I'd go ahead and say it's a hassle for a football team to go through all this.
Absolutely, it is. And, one of the things in the coaches show this week, we were talking to Coach Dunn, and he said he always tells the players, and you probably have said the same thing, outside of who won the king and queen, nobody remembers all the royalty, but they do remember if you lost homecoming.
That's exactly right. That is
right.
True.
So one of the things we do our best at is to make sure that it still is about the game, and that's what we're going to be working on here this evening. Well, Carl Albert comes in 5-0 on the season, 2-0 in district play. El Reno comes in 1-4, not El Reno.
That was last week.
That was last week, and I wasn't there. Noble comes in 1-4. The Noble Bears are 1-1 in district play. They beat Lawton High, but they're coming off just a terrible drubbing by Guthrie last week, 63-20. Carl Albert did go to El Reno last week, and they're coming off a road win against El Reno, 49-7. Carl Albert is currently averaging about 46 points a game and only giving up about 7 points a game over the 5 games, and putting up about 375 yards a game on offense. We're pushing on a 44-game win streak. This will be number 45. We lead the state, and I say all that to say this. All of those things are just numbers.
They're just numbers. That's exactly right, and it's – the kids play for pride and they play for family, and it's just a privilege to get an opportunity to do this.
Absolutely. We're excited to be here. Jonathan, do you can you remember anything? I know that you probably can remember better than we can remember your homecoming. But can you remember anything from your homecoming? I don't even see Jonathan down there right now. But I hope he's okay. I don't see him, and the microphone hadn't come on. Do you remember anything from your homecoming?
I remember we did a float, and that's when we did floats. Mm-hmm. And the athletes did a float, and we had a an outhouse on one end and a commode on the other, and it was,
there you go.
Our theme was real progress. That's about all I remember. It was Halloween,
okay,
and we went and got some pumpkins from people in Midwest City.
Well, that is real progress.
That was real progress.
Going from the outhouse to the
that's right to the commode.
To the commode,
and we didn't win. How about that?
Okay, and you remember that?
I do remember.
That's
that.
what you remember. Well, I can remember we had a very nice homecoming celebration, and it was at Skelly Stadium. Everything was beautiful. We lost the game as well.
Oh, my goodness.
And actually, what was even worse than that, we lost the game to Tulsa McLean, and they weren't even that good.
Oh.
So, you try to pick good teams to play.
Sure, you try to.
You try to, but anyway, that's how it came out. So as we get ready, we're going to take a break here. We're going to come back with our keys to the game, and but we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us. This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you!
When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you!
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
And Mr. Delvon Miller. We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And Donna, if you'll widen out, and give kind of an idea here of how many royalty Carl Albert recognizes. And we've still got several more to recognize. But you can see it was quite a big parade today. And
80-something?
Yeah, 80-something floats and
cars and stuff like that. They weren't all floats.
Right. Our camera has just been able to get all of those in from the 20-yard line to the 20-yard line. And so Donna's giving you a good look at that. And we're coming up on the opportunity. But before we get to that, we're going to talk a little bit about keys to the game. And so as we prepare for that, I'm going to give you my keys to the game. And I basically just came up with some simple keys. One of them is this: keep working on the fundamentals. I know every day in practice gets a little bit more tiring as you get through the year when you're kind of working on the same things, but we've got to keep working on the fundamentals. And that happens in the football game. Make the most of every opportunity. You only get one chance to butt heads with somebody else each week. Mm-hmm. And so you got to make the most of this. You've got to work on everything that you've been working on throughout the week. And then we had the opportunity this week to talk to Kathan Perucci and Anderson Collier, and I will tell you that the team is focused on the prize. I mean, that's what definitely came out of that interview with them. Every game is a stepping stone to the ultimate goal, and I believe that the coaches are really focused on the intensity, whatever the situation. So that, really, it doesn't matter who we're playing. We've got to be intense and go out and do our job. So those are my keys to the game for this evening, Coach.
Well, the first thing I want to talk about is health.
Mm-hmm.
I would like for them to come out of this healthy. We lost a young man last week to, looks like it might have been a concussion, and he's not playing this week for sure. And it may be more than that, but I hope it's just a week.
Right.
And then another young man has a hand that's a problem. So we'll, and we've got kids that'll step in for them. So staying healthy is one of the ones. Going back to what you were saying, do your job and don't try and do somebody else's job. If you're on defense, play your position and then go tackle and use your God-given talents.
Right.
Jonathan.
Waiting on Jonathan down there. Here he is.
Okay. I know there's a lot of festivities going on, but I think the biggest thing for me on a night like this is to just stay focused. Don't worry about what's going on before the game or after the game. Just play your 4 quarters, then go celebrate. We did a great job on special teams last week. I want to see us build on that. I think the gentleman that Coach Goff mentioned with the hand, I did see him suited up. I haven't heard anything if he's a go or not.
Did you see him suited up?
I did, so I thought that might be a good sign.
They're gonna have Knutson look at him.
I just think if you got him in a uniform, it's going to be hard to keep him off the field. So,
that's what I'm thinking.
Let's not turn the ball over. Let's do what we're coached to do, and let's go 3-0 in district.
Here's the big coronation celebration. So let's listen to this.
Titan homecoming king, representing leadership, Mr. J.T. Thompson.
J.T. Thompson, representing leadership, is the King Titan, and he will be crowned as the homecoming king. Nice young man.
It's always hard to get those little sash things on.
Yeah. There he goes. He's got it on now.
And a crown.
And the crown.
Very nice. Did you see?
Drum roll, please.
And another drum roll.
The 63rd Titan homecoming queen, representing Unified Club, Miss Maddie Wright.
Maddie Wright. They could not have picked and chosen a more beautiful, more talented, and more wonderful young lady than Maddie Wright. She is absolutely one of the prized possessions here of the Carl Albert Titan High School. She is on the rowing club as well.
Is she?
But she is representing Unified Club, and the Unified Club actually works with many of our special ed kids throughout all the special need kids.
That's great.
And help them participating in basketball and several other things. And Maddie Wright is a great choice there.
That's wonderful.
All right, Jonathan, were you kind of done with your keys to the game there, or did you have a few more things that you wanted to share?
No, I pretty much got it all out right before they announced the royalty.
All
Congratulations to those guys down there.
One of the things that we asked earlier, and you were not on the air, so we're going to ask you, we're going to make you have to dig back in your memory. Coach Goff and I talked just a little bit about our homecoming. Can you tell us about your homecoming?
Absolutely, I can. One of my friends dropped the extra point snap, and we lost the game by 1 point.
Well, there's 3 for 3 then, because Coach Goff lost his, I lost mine, and you lost yours.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember like it was yesterday. We scored with about 2 minutes to go, and he's late coming out to the field, and then all of a sudden I hear the fire call and do what I'm supposed to do, and he's laying on the ground, and 20-19.
Balls rolling off the side.
Well,
but we got free CC's afterwards, so I guess it kind of equaled out in the end.
CC's Pizza.
CC's Pizza. All right, for homecoming. All right, well, that is our group that is out there on the field between the 27 and the 27 or the 29-yard line. A great group of young adults that are here, and we are so excited that this homecoming has done its work all day long, and it has been just a enjoyable day. So now it's time to move for a football game. We're going to be back here in just a minute. We'll have our starting lineups, and then our coin toss will be coming up a little bit after that. We'll be back here on your Carl Albert Titan, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us. This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. As the band begins to take the field, we're going to give you our starting lineups for this evening's game. So for defense, Coach Goff.
At defensive end, Kalen Smith, the number 52, a junior. Defensive tackle, Kathan Perucci, number 59, a junior. At defensive tackle, Nick Hill, 77, a senior. At defensive end, Joe Thomas, number 57, a junior. At the nickel position, McCrory Johnson, number 8, a junior. At the Mike linebacker, Bo Davis, number 3, a junior. At the will linebacker, Darion Thomas, number 21, a junior. At a corner position, Marcus Evans, number 14, a junior. At the strong safety position, Jackson Webster, number 2, a junior. At the weak safety position, Jake Farley, number 0, a senior. And at the other corner position, Dustin Anderson, number 4, a junior.
All right, now your offensive starters for the Carl Albert Titans this evening. At left tackle, number 54, Thomas Welch. He is a senior. At left guard, number 65, Kalen Smith. He is a junior. At center, number 64, Wyatt LeClaire. He is also a senior. At right guard, Eli Esparza, a junior, number 67. And at right tackle, a junior, and that's Kathan Perucci, number 59. Then at tight end this evening, we have Bo Davis, number 3, and Bo is a senior. And then at wide receiver, we have number 6, Austin Johnson, number 2, Jackson Webster, and number 8, Makari Johnson. Your running back for this evening is junior number 1, Delijah Matthews. And at quarterback, number 12, junior Anderson Collier.
I don't know if y'all were listening to that, but there are a lot of juniors.
Yes.
A lot.
It looks good for the following year.
I was going to say, they better get us this year if they're going to get us.
That's right. And they've got a lot of sophomores that are coming up.
Right, they do.
That are maybe not seeing playing time right now, but are doing a very, very good job. Well, those are your starting lineups. That is brought to you. Starting lineups are brought to you by Dynamic Health Clinic. At Dynamic Health Clinic, Dr. Kaufman specializes in athletic injuries and gets athletes back in action quickly using a system called Advanced Muscle Integration. Play better and recover faster at Dynamic Health Clinic. Your keys to the game were brought to you by Midwest City Tag Agency, 119 South Air Depot Boulevard, Midwest City, Oklahoma, 405-737-4839. As we continue to move forward, your kickoff is going to be brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance. The Newby Agency is your local Oklahoma Farmers Insurance Agency in Oklahoma City and in Midwest City. Our agency is family-owned and operated, has been serving the public for over 40 years now. Their office is located at 29th and Air Depot near Tinker Air Force Base. Come by and see us at 560 West Boeing Drive, Suite A, or give us a call at 405-733-7671. We're getting ready for our coin toss this evening. And for your Noble Bears, it's number 2, Seth Wilson. He is a senior. Number 3, Nate Standridge. He is also a senior. Number 14, Jackson Steely. He is a senior. And number 40, that would be Andrew Holmes, and he is a senior. Coach, have you got the Carl Albert guys?
Well, I saw number 12, Anderson Collier.
Right.
Number 3, Bo Davis. Number 14
that'd
is
be Marcus Evans.
Marcus Evans.
And
21 is Darion Thomas.
Right.
I think they're all juniors.
I think they are. We've got the seniors against the juniors.
There you go.
This evening.
We'll see how good they can call a flip.
That's right. Our coin toss is brought to you by Bail Bonds by Tamra. Have you missed the bail on paying a ticket? Call Bail Bonds by Tamra at 405-200-5110. 15 years of experience serving the community. And so our captains are going to make their way out there. And Jonathan, I think you're going to make your way out there as well. We'll see if we can't get a little bit of recording of maybe not. I don't see Jonathan.
He's already out there.
Oh, he's standing out there. You're the guy at the 45. All right.
Or 55.
Yeah, at the 55. Poke that microphone right up in his face this time. We met him. He seems to be a nice guy.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right. The referee this evening is Austin Ellis. The umpire is Trevor Hand. Head linesman Cole Goldsberry. Line judge Johnny Bazell 4. And back judge Trevor Rudd. All right. We'll see if we can hear. Got to turn it on. Nope, there we go.
Halfway over, all right? I want good sportsmanship. That means help each other out. Say nice hit, nice play. If you want to celebrate over a bowl of Jell-O, get you a flag. You understand that? All right. Make sure you tell your team that we don't have to throw any dumb flags tonight. We understand? This is heads. Head. What did he say? Heads. He said heads. Tails.
We won.
Defer. You want the ball? Yes.
All right, we won the toss.
We deferred.
We deferred. Is that correct? We deferred.
We deferred, and they chose to take the ball.
All right.
And so we're going to kick from south to north.
So that is the coin toss brought to you by Bail Bonds by Tomra. If you've missed paying a ticket, get a hold of Bail Bonds by Tomra at 405-200-5110. Just a reminder, your instant replay this evening is brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite Screen Printing. Scoring recap will be brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. We'll have an opportunity to tell you a little bit more about him. And our Red Zone sponsor is Sovereign Bank this evening. Sovereign Bank is dedicated to empowering your financial goals and serving our community. Visit our location in the Middale area for all your banking needs, 2600 South Douglas Boulevard, Midwest City, Oklahoma, 73130, and they are a member of FDIC.
I got to see JR earlier today, and he's a mirror image of himself from when he played.
Okay.
He's lost, I bet, 100 or more pounds.
Wow.
Yeah. He looks good.
Well,
and still has that great smile that he's always had.
And just a great guy.
Just a great guy.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you see our camera doing some funny things and having a few blackouts, we don't know what's going on there, so we're just going to live with it. It seems to be working the majority of the time, but we'll do our best to make sure that you get to see all of this game. So Noble is going to take the ball first.
Yep.
And Carl Albert will be kicking off. And
hopefully Stephen can, with a little bit of a wind behind him, can kick it. It ain't much of a wind.
No, there's not much.
Might be able to kick it into the end zone, which, again, gives the defense a great opportunity to get stops.
All right. Well, it's been a long day. We'll see how quickly the flag runners run. Most of the flag runners are swimmers. They got home at about 11 o'clock last night, and so they're pretty tired. I know that because they went down to Duncan yesterday, and they put a whooping on Duncan, Elgin, Marlowe, and Deer Creek, and so I'm sure that this was a long day for many of them. Well, the Titans are lined up inside the tunnel, and they are getting ready to make their way out. Noble is standing on the sidelines, and we're still within the time. We've got 2 minutes and 46 seconds before 7 o'clock. So there is a homecoming video that is being played on the screen, remembering all that has gone on in the past and the state championships.
Go. There's a kid that played in the World Series a few years ago.
Yep. Here comes your mighty Titans. The Titans are the three-time reigning state champions right now in 5A, and looking for their fourth and chasing number 20, which would put them ahead of all other schools in the state for football state championships.
Ada right now has the record at 19, and we're tied with them at 19. Ada has a pretty good squad this year, so we'll see what happens.
Absolutely. And Ada got a lot of theirs
50s and 60s.
50s and 60s.
Some in the 70s.
I was going to say they had a couple of repeats in the 70s, and then I think they picked one up in about 95 in 4A, I think.
I don't remember that.
The only reason I know that is my wife was a youth director down there at the time, and we went to that state game. And I don't know if I can't think of his last name. His first name was Brandon. He went and played for OU. What was his last name? He could run over.
Brandon Daniels.
There you go.
Daniels.
Brandon Daniels.
Yeah,
and I believe that Jeremy Shockey was on that squad.
Yes, he was. That's exactly right. Yes, he was. And Brandon Daniels was a man among boys. I mean, he literally would just run past you, over you, through you. It didn't matter. Yeah.
We were coaching at Dell City, and we scrimmaged Ada that year, and Brandon Daniels, and we thought we were pretty salty.
Right.
Brandon Daniels ran right through us. It was amazing. I mean, I was going, good night.
Yeah.
No wonder you went and played at OU.
There you go. Well, Shockey went to Miami.
Yeah.
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 So that's some pretty good players.
They did.
All right. Well, the Noble Bears are taking the field. The Carl Albert Titans are taking the field. Pretty unusual for us to go out there at the same time, not make somebody wait. So,
yeah. Coach Rollins is probably over on the sideline going, "What are you doing?"
All right. Well, Stephen Welch is ready to kick. And back deep for the Noble Bears is number 2. That's Seth Wilson.
Ooh, nope, short.
That one's going to drop there about the 10-yard line. Gets across the 15 to the 20. Gets out there to about the 23, 24-yard line. And that's where they'll take possession. 11 minutes and 50 seconds here in the first quarter. Your first quarter sponsor is Ben Osenga Insurance. For your life and home insurance needs, call Ben at 405-733-4400. All right.
Well, Esparza is at defensive end instead of Joe Thomas. Eli Esparza.
So,
number 67.
Jackson Steely is the quarterback. He takes the snap. He's going to hand it off right there to the running back. That's Sowell, and he's going to pick up about 3, maybe 4 yards on the play.
Well, and that's what they did against Lawton, and that's how they won their ball game. They ran the ball on Lawton, and I just every other game that I saw that what they did is they were throwing it like every other play.
Right. 2nd down and 6 now. Steely, and he calls him offsides.
That'll be a first down, or close to it.
That's going to be very close. It's going to move the ball up, make it 2nd down and 1. And Carl Albert was excited to get up there and make some things happen.
They were, and it wasn't just one that jumped.
No, it was the whole line. So with that, it's going to move the ball up to the 33-yard line. Going to be a handoff right there in the middle. He busts through the first line. Tackle made by number 21. That was Cohen Sowell with the run, and that is a first down up to the 36-yard line.
There's a book on how to beat Carl Albert, and that is possess the ball.
Right.
And have Carl Albert make a few mistakes. It hadn't happened in a while, but that's what happened the last time they lost a game.
1st and 10. Got 2 men to the right, 1 man to the left. Hand off to Sowell. He's going to go around that left side. He's going to get picked up out there by Jake Farley.
That boy Jake.
Going around that corner. And no gain, maybe gain of 1 on the play up to the 37-yard line.
Jake Farley's the weak safety, and he rolled down when he saw Flo towards him, and he made the tackle. This is really good.
2nd down and 9. The ball is placed at the 37-yard line.
I think John will probably come and heat him up this time, because they will have a tendency to, although not in that set. Yeah, maybe that's it. They heated him up. But that was a defensive tackle that got the pressure on him.
Yes, I think it's pretty apparent. They're snapping the ball with under 10 seconds to go. It's like Coach Goff said, the book's out. They just want to possess the football and get the clock down and not have to get a quick 3 and out.
Third down.
Two both ways.
Pass out here, and he's got a man inside of Titan territory at about the 48-yard line.
That was that in-between route. Some people call it a hole route. They just didn't need to have that much time to throw it. It's going to be open.
So that goes from the 37 to the 47 in Titan territory. It's 1st and 10 now for your Noble Bears. And handoff there has got a nice little move to the right. He's going to pick up about 4 to 5 yards on the play.
They're blocking us up inside a little bit, Coach.
Take it down from the 47 down to the...
And kids just quick enough to bounce it outside. It'll be 3rd and 1.
4-yard gain on the play.
3rd down and 1 now. The ball is there at the 38-yard line. And they're working clock, and they're moving the ball. 2 men wide out to the left, 1 to the right. And it comes across. That'll be a 1st down there.
It's these kind of things, the jumping off sides twice already, letting the kid catch the whole route. It's those kind of things that drive coaches absolutely nuts. Believe me.
With the penalty, that's going to move the ball to the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Noble Bears.
And I get that we wanted to heat him up right there, but Austin, I mean, you got to watch the ball. You can't just listen to
2 men wide to the left. Going to be a handoff in the middle there to Soul, and he's going to get hit immediately at the line of scrimmage. Maybe picks up a yard on the play. He's going to go from the 33 down to the 32, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 9.
Well, this would be 4-down territory for them. I don't remember them having a kicker that can kick it from this distance or from any distance, even a whole lot closer.
57 just checked in. Let's see if that changes a little bit.
Did he really?
Joe Thomas checks in over here on this left side defensive end.
Well, let's just hope he doesn't jump off sides. He's so dang hyped up.
2 men wide to the left, 1 to the right. H-back on the left side. Steely's going to drop back to pass. He's going to look out there in the flat, and that is busted up there by Marquise Evans.
Good play, Marquise. That was a long pass, and it stayed up there for quite a while, and it gave Marquise a chance to get back.
And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
It's a good down to call a screen pass. I didn't notice a screen whenever I was watching their film, but I'm sure all schools have them.
Trips to the left, 1 man to the right. Steely drops back to pass. He's looking, throws out in the flat, and there's a lot of packages of Titans all around. Great job there.
Number 8, McCory Johnson on the tackle. He did a really good job of breaking down and making the tackle.
And that'll bring up 4th down. That is a loss now of 2 yards back to the 34-yard line.
I was going to say real quick, I don't think people understand how hard of a tackle that is. He's 6'4", the guy's 5'8".
Yeah.
To break down and just stay in front of him.
Exactly.
Made a great play.
And then grabbed him and slung him out of bounds. I did notice that they will punt from this formation in this situation. But they're not going to this time. Better run, boys.
Throw it across the middle. He's got enough for the first down inside the 20. Now he's going to push himself. He gets across to the 15, inside the 15, down to about the 13-yard line.
We lost contain on that one.
Yep.
And let the quarterback get outside, and the kid curled inside, and he was wide open.
Down to the 14-yard line, 20 yards picked up on the play, and it's a 1st and 10 now for the Noble Bears.
14-yard line, 1st and 10, Noble.
If they had this many first downs last year when we played them in the whole game.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I've got 4 at this point on this one drive.
Noble has a young man that looks like he may have twisted his ankle.
6:32 left here in the first quarter. Your first quarter sponsor is Ben Osenga Insurance. 1 man wide to the left, 2 to the right. Still got Soul in the backfield. Steely is the quarterback. He's going over and talking to his tackle. 1st and 10. The ball's at the 14. He takes the snap. He hands it off to Soul. Soul gets hit in the backfield, but he pushes forward, and he's going to get all the way down to the 11-yard line. 3 yards picked up on the play, and that brings up 2nd down and 7.
Thomas Welch into the game for Kathan Perucci.
4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 6.
Second down and 7. Snap goes there. Soul gets around, gets to the outside, but he's going to get taken down. Loss of 3 on the play. Back to the 15-yard line.
Eli Esparza with the first person to hit him, and he just kind of knocked him off his path, and then McCrory came in and finished him up. Eli was a little high, looked like to me.
Yep. Going to bring up 3rd down and long. That ball really, they placed it to 15, then they pushed it forward back to just a little bit short of the original line of scrimmage. We're sorry we've lost our picture on this, and we know that that's very important. We'll be doing everything we can do to get that going again. Trips to the right, 1 man to the left. Steely drops back. He's looking, and he's going to get smothered up there. Looks like a hold was probably going to be called as well. But that'll bring up 4th down.
Nick Hill kind of engulfed him.
The original call is a holding, and that's going to be declined, and that's going to move the ball back to about the 21-yard line. So that will be 4th down and 16 from the 21. Now we'll see what they're going to draw up for this one. The last 4th down play, they drew it up and went for 20 yards.
Yeah. The process of doing this is we need to contain the quarterback. If we let him outside, he has a chance to, throw one way or the other.
Right.
But if we can contain him inside, they're going to run it all the way down, call timeout.
And that's exactly what they did. Well, they're going to take timeout. We're going to take a timeout with you. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rolling.
Looks like you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success
while we were away, there was a field goal attempt, and that was from about the 27, so a 37-yard field goal attempt. Hit the crossbar, no good, and the Carl Albert Titans will again have possession for their first time this evening. So, let's see. We're going to do this one more time. We did some things to the camera upstairs. We're going to see if we can't make this work, and we hope it will.
Otherwise, we're going to be giving you a radio broadcast.
Exactly. That's what we're going to be doing.
See ya.
And there we go. He breaks free. That's Elijah Matthews on the first play from scrimmage, and he's going to take it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Carl Albert. I wish we'd have had an opportunity to see all of that. All right, well, we've got our camera back just for a little bit, and we're thankful for that.
I guess that's one way to mess up the game plan is score on the first one and
exactly
make one play from behind.
So that was from the 20, so that was an 80-yarder?
That was an 80-yard touchdown run by Elijah Matthews.
I thought Elijah might have a pretty good night tonight. So far, I'm a great predictor.
Well, you're amazing.
I am.
Keon Floronda, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans lead 7-0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been in a wreck, don't hesitate to call us. This is why you need our number in your phone. This could be you.
When you call our firm, you're going to get one of us, not some paralegal or office manager.
Most lawyers, they take more money than their clients. Most of the time, a lot more.
We don't, and we guarantee it.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And the Carl Albert Titans have just gone 80 yards in one play. This is brought to you by your scoring recap partner, J.R. Rowlett Realty. Let J.R. Rowlett find your perfect home today. Call 405-445-8971. And the kickoff.
Bless his heart.
Is going to go out of bounds, and that'll take the ball up to the 35-yard line. And Noble will have its second possession. And
he did that a couple of times last week too, Coach. You weren't here, but he did. Coach Farley's going to talk to him. You know,
that last possession for the Noble Bears was 14 plays and really burned up the quarter.
Yeah.
And again, if you want to know a way to beat the Titans,
that's right.
that's the way you do it.
Possess the ball, but you need to score, which they didn't, which is good.
Two men wide to the left, one to the right. Jackson Steele is still at quarterback. He takes the ball, hands it off there to Soul. Soul gets back to the line of scrimmage, tries to push forward. Is going to pick up about a yard. And, I'm not a big guy to call offensive holding, but when you see a guy actually sling a guy out of the pile, he had to have held him somehow.
Yeah.
So 3 yards picked up on the play is going to take the ball up to the 39-yard line.
We have a camera?
We have a camera right this minute. It's flickering off and on, but we do have a camera. So at this moment, we hope to hold it. 4 yards picked up on the play, brings up second down and 6 or 7.
There he is on the corner.
On the corner again. He gets loose. Friday. And that time he's going to pick up another 3 yards. And it's kind of this 3 yard in a cloud of dust thing. He's going to get all the way up to the 42-yard line.
You know, I don't know whether they're pinning and pulling us, But our ends need to make sure that they keep their outside shoulder free.
3rd down and 3 now for the Noble Bears. Trips to the right, one man to the left. Steely takes the ball. He's coming back. Oh, almost had an opportunity. Throws it high and outside.
Well, that had to be high.
Yeah.
6 would have got it.
Yep. Because he's so short.
Yeah, he's 6'5".
6'5", yeah. 4th down and 3 in their own territory, and this does look like a punting situation that is coming up.
6'5" with long arms.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Going back to receive the punt is number 2, Jackson Webster.
Yeah, we have too many people out there, I think.
And the Carl Albert Titans are going to call a timeout.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And so we're going to take a timeout with
11,
them.
12. Yeah, we had 12 out there.
We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
That's another one of those.
Last year, 35% of all auto accident deaths were rollovers. If you've been
While you were away, the Noble Bears had a punt, and that punt went for barely 15 yards and then bounced
backwards.
And so the Carl Albert Titans have it with 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first quarter, and they are in positive territory at the 44-yard line. Anderson Collier takes it. He's looking. Going to throw across the middle. Oh!
He was open.
And he was open. That was intended for Marquise Evans. Nobody around him. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Looked like a fastball. A little bit outside.
He hummed that thing in there. A little air. That's 6 for sure.
Yeah. Marquise got a couple last week down the middle just like that.
Man in motion's Evans going left or right across the formation. He's going to hand it off over here to Elijah Matthews across this left side. He cuts up. He's got the first down. Picks up 11 on the play. Goes from the 44 down to the 33-yard line. First down for the Carl Albert Titans.
Number 22, Jake Miller at tight end that time got the edge peeled or sealed, not peeled, sealed, and Elijah was out the side.
1st and 10 for the Titans. The 33, this time Collier throws it over here to the sidelines for Jackson Webster. He takes on one defender and steps out of bounds there at about the 26-yard line.
Jackson was looking for somebody to hit, look like.
Yep, he was.
We're going a little tempo here.
7 yards. Down to the 26. 2nd down and 3. This time Collier's going to pitch it out there to Elijah Matthews. He makes a cut back, and he is going to pick up yardage, but only 1 yard on the play. Down to the 25-yard line, brings up 3rd down and 2.
We ran that into the field, and we should have probably run that into the boundary, but you never can guess. It's like we're in a heavy set. Elijah at quarterback.
Third down and 2, 1 minute and 26 seconds left in the first quarter. We apologize for not having a clock. We had to remove the clock so that we could have things working well on the computer. Hopefully you'd rather see the game than to know how much time there was. That time, Elijah Matthews goes about a yard and a half. We're going to see where they place the ball, because if they place the ball where the line judge on the far side is standing, it's going to be 4th down and inches.
That's what it'll be.
So he gets it down to about the 24, but that doesn't seem to be enough. 20 seconds left on the play clock, 45 seconds left on the game clock. Ten seconds left on the play clock. In the heavy set again. Elijah Matthews will take the direct snap.
There's a
natural open. He's going to come to the left, and he's trying to get outside, and he's going to get stopped. And that is going to be a turnover on downs. There is a flag that comes flying in, but the referee has already looked at the opposite side of the field. And so that is a turnover on downs by the Titans, and I do not believe we've had one of those this year.
I don't either.
.2 seconds left, and Noble is going to have the ball at the 27-yard line.
We just got blown up on the edge over
there. We did.
No push and too much penetration. I thought he was going to cut it up early.
All he had to do was get a foot or two, but he thought he could go score, which that's a running back's mentality.
Yep. Steely takes the snap, hands it off to Cole, and Cole gets hit in the backfield, and this time he's not going to squeeze out, and he's going to get taken down there at the 25-yard line, and that'll take us to the end of the quarter with a 2-yard loss. Actually, a yard and a half is going to bring up 2nd down and 11. And that's the end of the quarter for the Carl Albert Titans, leading 7-0. We'll be back with you here in a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Second down and 11 now. Steely drops back to pass. He's going to throw an inside screen and gets hit immediately. Another 1-yard loss on the play. Takes the ball from the 26 to the 25.
Bo Davis on the tackle along with a couple others. But Bo Davis was the initial hit.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 13 now for the Noble Bears.
Students and fans, let's rattle these stands. Bring some noise to the Palace.
Trying to get a little noise going here in the stands.
Carson Ring now at defensive end, senior.
Trips to the right, one man to the left. Steely drops back to pass, throws it out there in the flat. It's caught at the line of scrimmage and knocked out of bounds, maybe for a 1-yard gain. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 12 and another punting situation for the Bears.
Brings up 4th and 12, which would mean there was a 1-yard gain on the play.
We'll see if the punter can get off a little better punt.
Let's hope he doesn't. Well, no, let's hope he does.
Yeah,
see what kind of
we got a chance.
return we have here with Jackson.
That's a good punt. Nice punt. Nice spiral. Jackson Webster takes it at his own 40-yard line.
Oh, my goodness.
He's going to take it all the way up.
And he might go score, but it ain't going to count.
No, it's not going to count.
14.
Yeah. All the way back here.
Blindsided the kid.
Yeah, all the way back here at the 44-yard line. Marquise Evans comes in from the backside and takes a Noble Bear out. And that's going to take the ball all the way back to the 35-yard line.
It'll be 15 yards from there. It'll be inside
Could be the 30. Yeah, inside the 30.
Probably the 29. Gee, many Christmas. I mean, everybody in the whole stand saw that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And he'll get a big hit on that, but that's not good. That's not a good deal.
Yeah,
Shane's talking to him right now. It's called washing the windshield. You just kind of put your arms out.
Yeah. So that ball is going to be placed all the way back inside the 30-yard line. It'll be placed at the 29-yard line. And the Titans will have their third possession of the evening. 10-17 left here.
You know, back in the day, we'd been going, yeah, that's great block, but not anymore.
Right,
you can't do that. And
Trips, go ahead.
I was going to say, and they know that.
Trips to the left, one man to the right, hand off to Matthews. He's looking for a hole up the middle, and he's going to pound forward for about 6 yards all the way up to the 35-yard line.
I think Coach Cam had a talk with him in between possessions.
That's going to bring up 2nd down and 4, and the Titans are moving quickly. 2 men wide to the left, 1 to the right. This time, Collier throws it out there in the flat. He hits a man, number 9.
Mitchell Ziebert.
That's Ziebert. And Ziebert's going to take it all the way up to the 45, 10-yard gain, 1st down, Carl Albert.
You know, I'm so scared of those long passes like that to the flat.
Well, they go back in a hurry when they go back.
Go that way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's just, I don't know. I wish it would be to the short side of the field that they do that, but that's neither here nor there. I never was an offensive guy. There's probably a reason.
2 men wide to the right, 1 to the left. Collier takes the ball, throws it out in the flat. He hits number 6 out there.
Boy.
That's a 10-yard, maybe 12-yard gain before he gets knocked out of bounds.
Austin Johnson on the catch.
And that goes from the 45 in Titan territory to the 43 in Noble territory, and they're gaining ground in a hurry, 10 yards at a time.
Austin looked like he was hunting somebody up to go hit, too.
1st and 10, Carl Albert.
2 men wide to the right, 1 to the left. Collier takes the ball. He's looking, and whistles are blowing everywhere. Looks like possibly illegal procedure on the Titans. That'll move the ball back from the 43 to the 48-yard line.
And again, those are concentration penalties. It's just pretty frustrating for those guys down there on the sidelines.
Two men wide to the right, 1 to the left. This time, going to be a throw out here to Jackson Webster, and he's trying to hold on to that ball, and he's going to push and pick up 1 yard on the play. So he goes from the 48 down to the 47-yard line, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 14.
Did we lose yardage on that?
Picked up 1.
That's that's that long throw that allows the defensive backs to get up there, and Austin could only block one of them. There's two coming.
Actually picked up 2 on that. Trips to the left, one man to the right. Collier drops back to pass, throws it over the middle, just out of the reach of Jackson Webster. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 13 now.
Get back in the huddle, boy.
Brings up 3rd and 13 from the Noble 46.
Jonathan, I know that down there on the sidelines you've got to be able to get a sense, but does it seem like that there's just not a lot of fire?
Yeah, there's a lack of intensity right now, and I'm not sure if that's because Noble, takes that opening drive and milks the clock down.
We're going to call timeout.
Not sure what's going on, but I can see some frustrated coaches right now.
Well, Carl Albert's going to take its 2nd timeout of the first half, and we're going to take it with them. And so we will be back with you in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success
This time Collier drops back to pass. He's got a man right across the middle. Great job there by Johnson to go up high and pick up that ball. And that's enough for the Carl Albert Titan first down from the 46 all the way down to the 26-yard line. 20 yards picked up, 1st and 10, Carl Albert.
Austin Johnson with the reception. What was it, about 15, 20-yarder?
20 yards.
20 yards. Good job. He went up to get it and then caught it in his hands and then brought it in.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Collier takes the ball, hands it off to Elijah Matthews. He's looking. He's going to cut back across to the middle, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards on the play.
Collier's handoff to Matthews is good for 2 yards. Down to the Noble 24-yard line, 2nd and 8.
They're going to place that ball at the 23-yard line. So 3 yards picked up on the play, brings up 2nd down and 7. Got the double tight end set going here. Collier hands off to Elijah Matthews. He's got a little room. Stiff arms one man. 10-5, ducks his head and gets out of bounds there at about the 7-yard line.
Good job of running.
Great block by Austin Johnson out here, locking up the corner.
Yeah, he kept his feet moving and had the kid. I think the kid's holding him, but either way.
We are in the red zone, brought to you by Sovereign Bank. Reminder of our second quarter sponsor, Tooney Buys Houses. We buy and renovate homes. Lease, owner finance throughout the state of Oklahoma. Call 405-353-9682. Collier takes the ball, throws it a little fade to the back of the end zone. Jackson Webster up tall. Catch. Touchdown. Carl Albert.
Good job. I guess he caught his wind.
Yep.
With 6 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in the half, our new score, Carl Albert 13, Noble 0.
With 6:46 left here in the half, Carl Albert strikes again for its second score of the ball game, and that brings the score 13-0. Keon Florande in to do the point after try. Jake Farley is the holder. Ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans lead 14-0 over the Noble Bears here on Homecoming 2025. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Got it in his mind now.
The kickoff there brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance. The Newby Agency is your local owned Oklahoma Farmers Insurance Agency in Midwest City. Call them at 733-7671. Your scoring recap, 10-17 down to 6:46 is about 4 minutes gone by, 3 minutes and 30 seconds gone by. And then the kickoff goes out of bounds, and Noble will have its, let's see, 4th possession at the 35-yard line. Two men wide out to the left, one man to the right. Jackson Steely still in at quarterback. Cone Soul, running back. He takes the ball, hands it off to Soul, and Soul gets grabbed behind the line of scrimmage, but he's going to fall forward for at least a yard. And they're going to give him from the 35 out to the 36-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 9.
Looks like a rugby scrum sometimes.
Yeah, it does.
When they start letting them push like that.
Get in there and start pushing.
Which I guess if that's how you teach it and you do it, then that's great.
Yep.
Into the game, number 5, Boston Holland at the right corner.
Right corner, yeah. Two men wide to the right, two men wide to the left, and it looked like motion there, and that's exactly what they're going to say. This left tackle stood up way quick before the ball was snapped. That's going to move the ball back to the 31-yard line. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 14 for the Noble Bears. Trips to the right. One man to the left.
Get him, Boston. Don't let him bounce. Attaboy.
There we go. Good
That's
job.
Great.
And that is the swarm that we always talk about.
Yep.
One guy grabs, everybody else comes to the party.
Started with Darian Thomas. He scraped from his linebacker position right into the running back who was trying to bounce it.
That time the ball goes back to the 30-yard line. 3rd down and 15 now for the Noble Bears. And they're going to work that clock down under 10 every single time. Trips to the right, one man to the left. Steely takes the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. He throws it out in the flat. It's picked. Jackson Webster, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Carl Albert.
That was easy to read, and Jackson read it, and 88 and out the gate.
Pick 6 by Jackson Webster.
Jackson's a strong safety on that side.
That's that long pass that Coach Goff doesn't like.
That's right.
It just hangs up there, and you got a guy like Jackson who can
go get it.
Yeah, probably have to slow down to pick it up.
Yep. Pick 6 by Jackson Webster.
Right now, he's my vote.
Yeah, so far. Here's the point after attempt. The ball is down. The kick is up. and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans go on top 21-0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And Keon Floranda comes on to do the kicking duties for the Titans. Back deep is still number 2, Seth Williams from Wilson. I apologize, from Noble. Floranda approaches the ball, and he's going to put that down. The ball is going to land at the 10-yard line. He's to the 15, to the 20. He's got a little hole. Gets across the 25 and is down there at the 28-yard line.
At least it's not the 35.
That's right.
We gained 7 yards on that one.
4 minutes and 41 seconds left here in the second quarter. That scoring recap brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. Client-focused, results-driven. Call J.R. Rowlett for all your real estate needs. 405-445-8971. Pretty quick, 30-yard pick six by Jackson Webster to take it in, and the score is now 21-0. 2 men wide to the left, 1 to the right. Steely still in at quarterback. He takes the snap, hands it off there to Soul. Soul gets hit right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second down and 10.
That was Ring. Carson Ring on the tackle. Very nice.
2 men wide to the left, 1 to the right. The offensive coaches are doing a great job on the Noble sidelines just to burn clock. They're not even sending the play in until there's 15 or 16 seconds left. Steely takes the snap. He hands it off there to Soul again.
Another good tackle.
Actually, that was to Jordan Cox that time.
That one was Bo Davis in the backfield.
That was a 3-yard loss on the play. He takes the ball from the 28. Actually, 2-yard loss to the 26. That's third down and 13 now for the Noble Bears. Jordan Cox is in there at the running back position for the Noble Bears. Jackson Steely still at quarterback, trips to the left, 1 man to the right. The ball is snapped past Jackson Steely. He's going to go down and lay down on the ball there at the 11-yard line.
Punt, punt, punt.
Yep, that's what you have to do here.
Yeah, this is not one of those where you think, oh, well, we might go for it. Nope.
The ball is just outside the 10, in between the 10 and the 11. 4th down and forever.
The ball will be spotted at the 11, where it'll be 4th and a country mile.
Our in-stadium announcer happens to be a friend of mine, and he just said it was 4th and a country mile. Back into his own end zone for the punting duties.
He got off a really good punt the last time.
He come running forward, and that's a nice punt and a fair catch called there by Jackson Webster at the 44-yard line.
Well done.
And so the Carl Albert Titans will have their 4th possession of the evening. 2 minutes and 21 seconds left. You got to believe the bands are coming out.
For too long.
They're at the Noble 44-yard line in plus territory. 1st and 10. Two men wide to the right, one to the left. Collier drops back to pass. He's looking. He's going to throw it deep down the field. Wide open. Marquise Evans, 10, 5, touchdown, Carl Albert. 44-yard touchdown strike, Collier to Evans.
I think Austin decided to let him catch that. I mean, they were both in the same area, which probably shouldn't have happened. One of them
There's
should
a
have been
mix up there.
Yeah, I
was
think one
watching
should have
way
been on
too
the
close.
hash and the other one on the numbers. But Austin did a great job. Marquise did another great job of just catching it and running.
Yeah.
As soon as he got the ball, he was gone.
He can show you the speed he's got.
He can.
Yeah. In for the point after try, Keon Floranda, Jake Farley the holder. Bo Davis is the long snapper. Ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans go on top 28-0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Download our free apps on Apple and Android devices. Plus, find us on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Search Oklahoma Sports Network and watch from anywhere.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell...
Keon Floranda is in to do the kicking duties again for the Carl Albert Titans. And we may see that for a while tonight.
I think Stephen may be in the doghouse.
And that ball is going to be taken there at the 12-yard line, up across the 20.
Don't stop, boy.
And he moves backwards, and that's where he's going to stop. There's at the 22-yard line.
We used to, Coach Farley was the one that started this. On kickoffs, we'd tell the guys back deep, there's no fair dodging.
No, that's right.
If you dodge, you're dead.
Yeah.
And that kid dodged.
And that's where he ended.
He got tackled pretty quick.
Right. 1st and 10 for the Noble Bears at the 22-yard line. The play clock has just begun. And 2:05 left in the half. Two men wide to the left, one to the right. Steely in at quarterback. He takes the snap. He's going to hand it off there to Soul. I apologize.
Come on, Ring. Don't let that kid do that to you.
Yep. No gain on the play. He's going to keep the ball there at the 22-yard line. 2nd down and 10.
The Noble 23-yard line brings up 2nd and 9.
1 minute and 40 seconds and counting. Looking forward to our halftime show again, brought to you by CK12 Designs.
Boy, our band looks good.
They do.
I mean, they look good.
Two men wide to the left, one to the right. And Noble is going to take a timeout. So we're going to take a timeout with them. 1 minute and 15 seconds left here in the half, and Noble takes their second timeout. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Second down and a long 9. Jackson Steely at quarterback. 2 men wide to the left, 1 to the right. Steely takes the ball. He's going to hand it off there. He's going to come around this left side, and he's going to get met there by Jackson Webster.
Yep.
And flag comes flying in on the breeze.
I think it was a hold, possibly. Or maybe Ring got a little revenge. I'm not sure. Dead ball.
Personal foul. And that will be against the Noble Bears.
Yeah.
Personal foul on the offense.
So that's going to take the ball from the 22-yard line, and that should make it half the distance to the goal, I believe, isn't it? Yeah. Down to the 11-yard line.
Sure is. 24. Jacob Underwood in at defensive end now.
Third down and about 22. 21.
Inconspicuously.
Connor says 21. I'm going to believe him.
I don't think I've seen 57 in on a tackle yet.
Oh, really? I haven't either.
I don't know why.
2 men wide to the left, man of motion moving out of the backfield. Steely drops, he throws deep down the field. He's actually got a man trying to take it with one hand instead of going up with 2, and the ball falls short.
I don't know why Forrest doing that. He's the one that got beat.
Yeah.
57 had made some plays. He's kind of been the one that sets it up for somebody else.
Yeah, that's true.
All else takes determination.
Yeah, that's one of those times when Dustin Anderson needs to just say, wow, I'm glad he didn't catch that.
Glad he didn't catch that.
Yeah. Instead of throwing his hands up in the air like he just was the boss. So the ball will still be there at the 11-yard line. It's 4th down, and really kind of a decision for Noble to have to decide what they're going to do with this.
They've got to punt.
Yeah, you have to punt the ball because you can't run out any clock. And 48.7 seconds left, and that's going to give the Titans time for a couple of plays when they have possession, if they don't run it back.
Correct. That's the thing. You know, if you had one of those kids that could directionally punt, and I don't know, I think this kid's lucky to get it off.
Yep.